Hello everyone. Due to the fact that we're currently having technical difficulties with our case not coming in yet, and we're currently seeing if it's going to be coming in or if we're getting a refund or not, the giveaway is being postponed just because I kind of spent all my money on that case. So I can't get any more boxes until then. So we're going to be going on with our regularly scheduled programming. We're currently working on an intro for you guys. So that possibly might be on this video, or it will be on the next one, depending on how soon that's done. So be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think of that new intro, if it's okay, if it's not, if you want to see a different one, because we do have two currently in the making, and then we're going to be voting to see which one we like the best. So if you want, I could possibly put those up for you guys, and then you can vote as well. You know, like the one or thumbs up the one that you think is the best, and whichever one has the best after like a week or so would be the one that we run with. But until then, today is Sunday, so we're going to be doing a deck profile for you. Today, I put together my Gadget deck, just to show you what I'm running with right now. This deck will be changing a lot once Pendulums come out, because I'm planning on using the Pendulum Gadget deck, that kind of thing. A lot of people are using scraps, but I'd rather use Gadgets just because I like them. So we're going to go on with that profile now. The first thing that I run that a lot of people don't is I run 3 of each Gadget. I know a lot of people only like 2, but the fact that you just have that much more fodder for your 4 other cards in your deck makes this card so much better than what it already is. So that's what I'm running with the Gadgets. The next thing I'm running is, just so we can have more capabilities of doing rank 4s, I'm running 2 Tin Goldfish, just so we can get more special summonings in. And then I'm also running 3 Kage, just because you can summon a Tin Goldfish, special summon a Gadget, special summon a Kage, and do more shenanigans. This was even better when Shockmaster was viable, but since he's no longer with us, rest his soul, we will have to do other things. Next, we run a Machina engine as well in this. So we're running 2 Machina or Machina Gear Frame, just so we're able to grab the other cards. Then we're running 2 Machina Fortress, so you can grab those with your Gear Frame, as well as 1 Machina Cannon, just so you can grab this if you already have this in your hand, dump it right away, or if this is in the grave, and it's a really easy way to get them out instead of having to dump another couple machines in your deck or from your hand to the grave. The last monsters that we run in this deck are 2 Tragodia and then 1 Redox, just because most of the cards in this, or most of the monsters in this deck are Earth. It really helps, especially if you can get a Machina Fortress into onto the field, and then you have Redox in the grave or in your hand, you can use him. If I have him in my hand, I really like to pitch him with an Earth into the grave first and use his first effect as special summon. That way I don't just waste an effect. And that is currently all the monsters that we have in this deck. That is 22 monsters. Next, onto the spells. We run 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, just because you really don't want to run into anything that could possibly harm you. And along with that, just because we have a lot of rank 4 possibilities, I'm running with 2 Soul Charge as of right now, just in case we need to get anything out of the grave to get ourselves out of some kind of jam that we're in. And then we're also running 1 Dark Hole, 1 Mirror Force, and then a special card that I ran in, I put in just because I felt it was needed. And so the deck is 41 cards instead of just 40, is limiter removal. I really felt that this deck would really benefit from having it as well. Now onto the traps. We have 2 Mirror Force, just because a lot of people aren't playing this. I'm not sure why. It really helps. 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Trap Hole, and then you have your usual setup of Compulsory, Torrential, Bottomless, Solemn Warning, and then the last trap that we play is 1 Dimensional Prison. Just because if you don't have a Mirror Force up and you can't target something, or if they have a Beazle on the field, because a lot of people like to play with Beazle now, it's a really good way to get rid of that instead. That is the entire main deck. It's 41 cards. I find that it works really well. If you see anything that I could change in it, please let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to change it, love to make it more viable more competitive. Onto the extra deck. We're running one Abyss Dweller, just because this hits a lot of things now. Like Harpies, Hysteric Sign, Artifacts. It says screw you to Artifacts now. So a lot of people are going to be playing this for Artifacts. I might have to see if I can find another one. We have one Evil Swarm Excitant Knight, just in case you ever get into one of those problems where you can't get out of except for destroying the entire field. One Gaga Cowboy, just because Gaga Cowboy for game is pro plays for days. One Gigan X, you could do two, I like one. You can grab a Tin Goldfish, you can grab anything that you want that's level 4 or lower that's a machine from your deck or your graveyard, whatever you need at the time. We play one Gem Knight Pearl. This card does not see any play now, but I was just looking for something that had a high enough attack that it could get over something if it needed to. Just because there are some cards out there that I couldn't get over with my normal XYZs, but with one that nobody really realizes is still there, I got the job done. One King of the Feral Imps. This card helps you grab your Kage Tokages from the deck so you can keep your plays going. One Maestroke, because it's Maestroke, helps you can flip things face down, you can use it for defense, you can do whatever you want with it. And it's ulti, and I'm a rarity whore, so. We got one number 50 Black Ship of Corn, because using his effect, setting something great for game. Number 85 Crazy Box, because skill drain's a thing. Number 101 Silent Honor Arc, because stealing your opponent's monsters and saying, ha, you no longer have them. Yeah, I enjoy that kind of stuff. One Photon Pip Operative, because putting things face down defense or face up defense, yeah, I'll just take that to my advantage. Those are all the rank 4s that we play. It's 11 of them. And then we have 3 rank 7s, just because I couldn't really think of what to put in. So you have your Mega Phantom Beast Draco Sack, your number 11 Big Eye, and your number 74 Master Blades. The last card that I have in my extra deck is a Fusion, because I'm playing Machines, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, just because this card will help me when I show you the side deck, which we'll get onto now. Now for the side deck, there's 6 cards that you'll notice are in there that everybody seems to be playing now, which are really good, especially if you're doing a rank 4 variant. And that would be the hands. So we got 3 Fire Hand, and we have 3 Ice Hand. Just because of how good it is now, it's really good at, you can use it for your rank 4s if you need to, but if you need to get around things, they're always there, and it helps with field presence. So if you have a Fire Hand in your hand, nothing else, set it, have them destroy it, pop their monster, get an Ice Hand out, and you can just keep doing that as long as they have things on the field to destroy. Now going back to Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, we have 2 Cyber Dragons that we can use to make him. This is for people who are playing Gurgias or other machine decks such as the Gimmick Puppets now. Anything that could use the machines, I want to be able to use those to my advantage, so I have those in there. And it helps that the rest of my deck is Fusion too, so if I really want to beef up Chimera Tech, I can. We also have 2 Max C, because plussing off your opponent's special summoning is a good thing. Keep in mind that this side deck, as of right now, is built around my locals. So if you see things in there that you would normally play, so say people aren't playing Gurgias, or people aren't playing Gimmick Pumpus, or people aren't playing Gears or Gadgets at your locals or your regionals or your YCSs or whatever you're going to, you don't need to play these cards. This is just what I built at the time, thinking around what could possibly be at my locals. So we also have 2 Light and Prism Mirror, because Constellars and Fusions are a thing. Haven't really seen that many fairy decks, so I don't have to worry about those, but really want to be able to stop the Bujin plays. We also have 2 Shadow Impressing Mirror for any of those players out there who love their dark decks. And the last card that I'm playing, because it's shiny and ulti, is 1 Swords of Concealing Light. It's a pretty great card. It helps against a lot of decks, especially if you're trying to get around things that have a low defense but high attack, and you're just having a hard time getting around them. So that is the entire deck. 41 mained, 15 extra, 15 side. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you want. We do have the giveaway still going on. We're waiting for the case. We're trying to figure out what's going on with it. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We're going to be going on with the regular schedule of programming. So tomorrow you'll see a video of this deck in action, live dueling. I do lose that duel. It's against Gurgias, but it was a good duel and I enjoyed it. So I'm putting that up. I don't want to just be that guy who videotapes and only puts it up if I win. So there's that. And that's all I've got for now. So thanks guys, and be sure to let me know if you like the new intro, if it gets on this video or not. So thanks. Have a good one.